Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Icewind Dale. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Still
Hi.
tentatively, hello, everyone.
All right, so where we last left off, you guys had your bar fight. You had your bar fight with the members of the Zentarium that were brought here to intentionally cause a ruckus so that Shandar could come in and break it up, quote unquote, so that he looks like a hero and it would be impossible to not elect him. Unfortunately, or at least fortunately for you guys, you beat him to the punch and completely ruined everything. To the point where when Shandar showed up, he saw what was happening, had a panic attack, and attempted to pack his bags and get the hell out of here. Which Nick, being Nick and being super fast as fuck, caught up with him and got him to spill the beans on what exactly was up with him. So it was true that he was working with the Zentarium. What you didn't know was that he was indebted to them because he accidentally killed a person in Luskan and basically caught a ride on a Zentarium ship to Targos to basically have safe passage since Icewind Dale is kind of a no man's land. It was back then, still is now. And because of that, he's been indebted to them since. Specifically speaking, once he settled down in Goodmead, he would once a month take the trek all the way to Targos to basically donate half of his income to the Zentarium agents over there. But now recently, now that the speaker is dead, he was basically pressured into running as a potential electee and basically run the city and turn Goodmead into a puppet state in a way. Another foothold for the Zentarium besides Targos.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
But, yeah.
We're gonna have to go talk to Maxie and tell him to stay in his fucking lane.
Well, one thing at a time, pretty much. But yeah, you all decided, because you're all real nice and whatnot, that instead of just reporting him and leaving him to fend against the wolves, so to speak, you all decided to essentially allow him to hide, and unless plans change, you have all decided that you're going to drop him off at the Dwarven Valley. But I believe you had other plans before that, so we're going to pick up from now where you all, I believe, have just gotten done doing a long rest, and it's the morning after, right?
Yes.
Yes, so obviously, take a long rest, you get all your stuff back, you're at full health, yada yada yada.
Spell slots. Yes. As a ranger, spell slots are so good.
You know what that means?
What?
More good berries.
Oh, good berry.
And if I have my math correct, Merkin's not exhausted anymore. Hooray!
Hooray!
Alright.
Yes, you officially have a long rest, so your point of exhaustion is over with.
Hooray! He's not sleepy with a migraine anymore. Yeah.
So, remind me, who did you have Shandar share quarters with?
Yeah, sure. Nick is already a little bit more familiar with the guy, so.
Oh, so you volunteered.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
I imagine Zeke was nearby just to make sure nothing came in to kill him in the night.
Yeah, thankfully, Shandar didn't really budge an inch. It was very hard for him to sleep, considering, everything he's fucked, and he's a dead man, and also, assuming Zeke was there, he had a literal Batman, staring at him the whole night.
Don't worry, I know where all the drugs are going.
Exactly.
He says that while like perched on the nightstand, just staring at him.
I had nothing to do with drugs.
Not yet. They would have made you do it later. They would have got the bees on drugs.
They would have smoked them out.
Oh
It's an inside
God!
job.
They intentionally ruin Good Meads' livelihood so they can introduce a new trade.
I mean, that's honestly probably their MO, yeah.
Oh,
No, the newest drug that they've managed to integrate with the bees, honey cocaine.
Oh
No.
shit!
I'm
It's like
stoned.
honeycomb, but sweeter.
There's just one bee that just
And laced with tiny amounts of cocaine.
God.
bee off in the distance is just like a clown. I do cocaine.
I did okay.
Oh my lord.
There's ghosts inside your bones. Get rid of them with cocaine.
Anyways, to prevent this horrible fate from befalling the bees, God.
Another day saving the bees.
So yeah, in this morning, what do you all do during the morning?
I wanted to go help Yarver train some more before we go rushing off to fight another thing.
Great, fair enough. Sure enough, you get over there during the morning hours, and Yarver is essentially doing his chores, looking after the bees.
Did anyone want to come with me, or?
Nick has an idea. So he goes to Shandor and says, "All right, Shandor, I have an idea on where to keep you hidden for a little while.
You mean not here?
Well, do you want to be alone in this room while we go off and, go
Hunt.
kill a big baddie?
I don't know.
Well, the important thing is when you are being hunted, you never want to be left in an enclosed space by yourself. You always want to have someone with you."
Are you saying I go with you all?
I'm saying that we're going to relocate you to an area where someone will be with you, and it'll be very much difficult for any assassin to target you.
And where would that be exactly?
We're gonna go see the bees!
What?
Oh lord.
Time to go make friends with your local druid.
Okay. We'd have to be out in the open to get over there, though.
I grab one of my cloaks and just kind of like shove it over his head.
Okay, I see your point.
And it's Nick's size, so it only like goes over his head and shoulders.
I flip his
Take it or
beard
leave
up
it.
to make it look like he's just like a furry monster up inside, and his eyes are poking out.
Oh Jesus.
It's like Warwick
Daddy hole.
going in. It's like Warwick going into Victor's colony. Only the little shawl. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right.
Daddy.
Shandar is not gonna say no to protection, so he'll follow your lead.
So it's just me, Nick, and him then?
Yes.
Cool.
All right. So yeah.
I was thinking I could possibly go with you because if anything goes wrong, I could cast haste on Nick so that he can outrun any trouble we might find, and also our good friend if he tries to run away again.
Fair enough, yeah. I feel this is almost everyone.
At the mention of
Fair,
haste,
yeah.
Nick is scratching his neck a little bit. Yeah.
Nick, do we need to
Mhm.
do we
Go
need to
ahead.
get you a therapist, buddy?
No, I just really like going fast.
Oh,
Like
okay.
Yes.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah, I bet he likes speed right now.
God, yeah, he would.
Anyways, Fuck, I almost said Gale. Alonzo will walk up to the arbor and be like, "Hello, good morning. Hello."
Oh, what?
I said, "Hello, good morning" to Yarber.
Oh, okay. So anyway, sure enough, Yarver is doing his morning chores. None of the bees like swarm on him or fuck with him or anything like that. For obvious reasons that you know about, but for the other two here, this is their first time seeing Yarver, it's a mild-mannered, slightly crestfallen-looking halfling, uh, who all of these bees, these big furry bees, are essentially like his size.
Yeah, they're the size of squirrels, so like they're probably...
Yeah, they're the size of squirrels, which would be almost his size.
He's a halfling. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a halfling. But yeah, you meet him again. He goes, "Oh, good, you came back. I was hoping you'd come back."
Well, yeah, I said I would.
Well, yeah, but you're an adventurer, and adventurers got an adventure, right?
Well, yes, but adventuring is also helping the people you come across and not leaving them to fend for themselves. As I like kind of like awkwardly glance at Shantar.
He's not saying a word.
Yeah. Anyways, so last time we just discussed, I guess the basics of druid craft. Talked about circles and things. I think today we should do maybe some more practical knowledge. Have
Oh,
you
um, go ahead.
have you actually managed to cast any spells?
Um, it's a bit of a loaded question for me. I feel it. I feel a connection, but spells and whatnot, I wouldn't know where to start.
Well, I'll show you. It's pretty personal. You just gotta figure out your own way to draw the power out, but I can show you a few tricks.
Oh, sure, please, anything.
Alright, what should we cast? What do you think would be helpful for you today with these chores, maybe?
And you see him sort of like look around and um I'm gonna say he is gonna look over towards like uh sort of like insulating like hay and whatnot, because these bees are so big, they don't necessarily get like a beehive or anything. They get like almost kind of like a coop, like a chicken coop in a way,
But for bees!
but for bees in a way. Yeah.
Yeah, so is he like
Um,
healing it, or did he just need to like move it from place to place quickly?
I'm getting to that,
Right.
but you notice that because he has like coops instead of like beehives, he has like this like hay that he puts in that is like, supposed to be like insulation to keep the inside like warm, or at the very least like not cold. And you notice that there's a pile that he separated from the other that is like wet. Uh, so like snow probably got on it, and he can't really put it in there because, well, the whole point is to keep these guys warm.
Yeah. Okay. So you need to dry out the hay then.
Uh, yeah, it will dry out on its own, but then there's the worry that there will be ice crystals that form on it, and then I have to flick them all off myself.
Well, worry not. There's a spell for this.
I. What is it?
It's actually two spells in one. So does he have like multiple wet haystacks that I could target one, he could target the other?
I'd say there's at least 2 piles, sure.
And I will point my staff at one and cast Destroy Water.
Oh. All right. All right. So, Yarver watches as how does this effect occur?
Well, Alonso, I guess, tries to make a bit of a show of it. You know, like twirling his staff around. He's probably the most confident that Nyx and Embers have ever seen him.
Mm-hmm.
But, essentially once he points his staff at it and he, narrows his eyes, you see, the hay starts steaming because the ice is,
Oh.
melting, and then all of a sudden it's just like a little pop, 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 pop.
Oh wow.
What's the popping exactly? Just like
It's like the water, vaporizing,
oh.
but not hot enough to, set the hay on fire.
Yeah. You actually see Yarver jump because when he sees the steam, it's like, oh god, did he just set it on fire? This is not a good place for fire, but
Nope.
he calms down when he finds out what exactly this is.
It probably also, if there's any snow on the ground around it, just destroyed that too.
Yeah. But yeah, Harver the whole time is just like watching in amazement, and honestly, this is probably roll an insight check for me actually.
Okay. $20.
Soft 20. But yeah, you look at this you look at his face, and you get the impression that this is probably the first spell that he's ever seen in his life.
Well, I did speak with animals earlier, but it was like a lot less flashy spell.
Yeah, it was more subtle than
Yeah.
anything.
The music's muted.
Yeah, the music stopped.
Oh, okay. Thank you for speaking up.
Yeah.
Now it's gone.
This
Well,
stream-
yeah, because that's how I bring it back up.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da.
What the hell? Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Oh,
Okay.
notes. Ooh.
Technical difficulties.
Can you hear the music again?
There it goes.
Okay, that was weird. So I have 2 separate browser windows open. For some reason, Discord counts it as one,
Yeah. I
but
can see
whatever.
that.
Anyway, yeah, so, yeah, you get the, he just looks in wonder, and you get the impression this is the first spell that he's ever seen in his life. This poor, villager in a remote town, in the most remote place in the whole world. How would you even do that?
Well, shit. Teaching is a bit harder than I thought. It's so instinctive. Where I
Hello?
come from, it was hello.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh,
We can hear you.
Yes. Keep going, Jesse.
okay. I was like,
Yeah, I said we can hear you 3 times.
Yes.
well, I heard Grace Hill. Whatever, fucking hell. Anyways, what was I saying?
Teaching is so.
You were talking-
The magic is so instinctive.
Yeah. Where I come from, there's a lot of druids, so we're all just taught from an early age, about this thing, how to essentially not talk to, but feel the elements around you. And well, here in Icewind Dale, there's definitely a lot of ice and wind and water, essentially. So,
Yeah, non-stop.
do you have a focus?
He looks at you with confusion.
Okay. I go look at the bees, and I don't want to cast ritual cast. It'll take 10 minutes. But essentially, I've talked to a lot of them. They know me. They know I know their queen. They know I'm trying to help out. I kind of have them guide me to like a tree that has a branch that's like ready to fall, and then I will, at their suggestion, take the branch and be like, "Hey Nick, can you carve this real quick into like a staff, just a simple one?"
Sure. Pulls out his tools.
He just whittles it down really quickly. And
All right, you hand him this makeshift twig as a staff, which canonically a twig can be a focus for druids, so this
Alright.
works.
So also, embers, can you like, I don't know, just scorch the end of it a little bit?
Embers smiles at him. He licks his finger like somebody does when they put out a match, and then he squeezes the tip of the branch, and then it ignites.
I just let it burn for a bit before I stick it in the snow and quench it. So I pull out, just a simple staff that has like a black scorch at the end of it, and I hand it to Yarver. Be like, okay, so this is wood that had fire on it that can be used to quench in water and make water disappear. So point this charred end at the water and tell the water to disappear.
All right, so I will go ahead and ask, since you're helping him, so he is going to do a roll for this. So here's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
He has what would essentially be like point by stats. So his wisdom right now would be a 15, aka +2.
All right.
The DC for this is going to be just, I'm going to say the DC, because this is a level 1 spell and not a cantrip.
Yeah.
The DC for this is going to be a 17.
All right.
But you all can give, help to him however.
I'm helping him. Can I also give him guidance?
Yeah, you can do both, yeah.
Cool.
Nick would also like to help by saying, try not to think too hard about the logistics of that at all. Unless you're a wizard, you're not going to be using your mind for how to control magic.
Yeah.
Think of
Just
it.
tell the water to leave. Go ahead.
Think of it like, how does a bird know how to fly when it needs to? And how do your bees know how to collect pollen?
Okay,
Do
I'll
it by
say...
instinct.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, I'll go ahead and say that if Alonso is giving advantage and guidance, I will say make a standard, I'm gonna say either a charisma or wisdom check. And if you roll high enough, you will also be technically giving him guidance.
Well, as charismatic as I make Nick, a +2 is better than a +1, so I'm going to go in for the wisdom check.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Nick is not a wise
All right,
boy.
10. Okay, so yeah. I will have Jesse go ahead and roll me guidance first before I roll anything.
Okay. 4!
Alright, so 4. Alright, so this will be a +6 to this roll with advantage.
Hooray!
So he needs to roll an 11 or higher on 2 separate rolls.
50-50.
You can do that.
Come on, baby. Roll high.
Come
roll
on.
high. Roll
Come
high.
on.
Roll high.
Come on.
Roll high.
Come on.
Roll high.
Come
Roll
on.
high. Come on.
You did it! Come on!
Alright, so, Nick, you get done telling him that, it's like, hey, just focus on, the natural instinct of, why does a bird, how does it know how to fly? How does any animal know how to do anything that it does, even though they can't talk, they can't educate each other, anything like that? And the answer is just through instinct, through feel of everything. So you see Harver take the burnt twig into his hand. He looks over to the hay, and you hear him utter, go away, please? There's a long, awkward pause, as at first nothing happens. And then he decides to just take a bit of a deeper breath as he just focuses and tries to relax more. And he repeats himself again, but this time more of a go away. And again, nothing at first happens. And he goes, is it working? I don't know if it's working. As it gets way hotter than you did before. As he immediately freaks out as the water and ice is essentially like vaporizing in a much more intense way because the temperature was way higher. And you actually see him like, oh no, I'm gonna burn this place down. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do this today. And then it finally calms down, though it takes a lot longer than when you did it, Alonzo. The final roll was a 24.
Hell yeah!
All right.
No, you did good, you just went a bit too high. You just gotta...
I wouldn't know how I did that.
Well, that's fine. That's how you learn. Oh.
Oh. All right.
I was waiting for this moment.
Okay. All right. So you see him like begin to calm down a bit as he goes, okay, I need to check. As he goes through the hay, begins to inspect it for any wetness or ice, and sure enough, it's not only is it completely dry, but it also feels very warm to the touch.
See? You did it.
Oh my god, you sure I did that? Nobody helped without me looking?
I mean, I casted the first one. Embers' heat is a bit too hot for this, I think.
He just looks at you for a long while, seemingly a bit unsure of what to say next until he finally just says fuck it and goes, what else can you do?
Oh,
But before Alonso could make any sort of words,
Go ahead.
suddenly, the party hears. Because I assume with a 20, I clear whatever, right?
I mean, yeah, I don't think anyone's paying attention. I only have a passive
It
perception.
would beat passive perceptions, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, mine's 17. So.
Mine's 18, so you beat me too.
Yeah, so I'll say, you know what, Zeke, since you butted
I also
in on
sent
this
you
or
something,
whatever.
by the way.
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
Yes.
Would you do the honors and give me something to play?
So you hear the crowd, the team hears a laughter, and then all of a sudden, from the trees and the leaves,
Oh no!
and then stumbling off, hitting every branch along the way down. Oh, ow, oh, yeah, Jesus, okay, ow. Tumbling down, all the way down, and then standing at his feet. He stares directly at Yarver. It seems that you have learned your skills well. Don't mind any of that. It is time that I face you, my nemesis.
You see, I'm gonna say, roll me a performance or intimidation check. Your choice.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, all right. Let me try this one more time.
So you messed
Much
up
better.
the entrance, but you stuck the landing after falling on your
You
face.
hit it where it matters. All right,
I got a
21. And I will say, go ahead and roll me intimidation with advantage as well.
Ready?
All right. As you essentially come in with, dramatic entrance, you see Yarver immediately let out a shriek as you are essentially letting out your more bestial features show. And he's going to say, "What is that? What is that? I haven't seen that before. What is he talking about?"
What is that?
I'm your worst nightmare.
Oh no, it's a monster. You should do magic about it.
Nick is going to sidestep and get behind Harver, and be his little and be his little Navi
Combat guy.
combat guide. Time to learn your first cantrip. Something I've heard druids call shillelagh.
All right.
And so this imposing creature makes one step forward.
Yeah,
You know what? If we're going like this, roll me initiative.
Alrighty.
Proceed.
11.
Oh, yeah, 11.
All right, natural 20.
This is for the best.
All right, so, Yarver is up, quote unquote, and he is very, very confused, but also kind of mortified considering, you look like you mean business and you were going to kill him, and he's in the middle of talking with Nick. Goes, okay, what is that? What is shillelagh?
It means it makes your... Go ahead, sorry.
Sorry. A shepherd must defend their flock. Don't think about it, just act. Grab the nearest stick and fucking fuck him up. And channel that
Fucking
feeling
near
that you
him?
have. Fuck him up.
Shove.
Hey, what are you doing?
Just
You
channel
can
that
do
energy.
it!
Channel that energy that you had before into a stick and think bonk.
Okay, so are you still concentrating on guidance?
That doesn't add to attack rolls, but I guess, yeah. I just don't have him, cast the spell.
Yeah, this is exactly what this is
Okay,
for.
then yeah. You need to roll it again?
So the DC is lowered because it is a cantrip.
Yeah. You need to roll guidance again?
Go ahead.
1.
Alright.
Bonk.
Okay, so, you see Yarver, go up, and he is frozen solid in fear to the point where you, actually have to, get a bit closer, Zeke, and then eventually he, goes, and he just, whacks you with the twig, and it shatters in two as he failed to cast the spell correctly, as it's just a stick.
Uh-oh.
And then, after being assailed, is that all you have? I see that you trained well, but I'm gonna peel your skin off and make shoes out of it.
Alright,
then-
it is your turn.
And then, for dramatic effect, he's going to make himself 3 inches taller,
Oh god.
and he's gonna put his arms up like a zombie.
Okay, roll me another performance or intimidation with advantage now.
Indubitably.
Alright,
no.
natural 20.
Oh,
He's
God.
gonna miss himself.
Alright, so I guess I got to roll a saving throw.
Oh, really?
yes. Sadly, guidance doesn't help with saving throws,
Yeah.
so I believe this is wisdom, so this is just gonna be a +2 to this. Okay, so Zeke, you watch as Yarver is immediately trying to run away now. Do
You-
any of you do anything?
Well,
Nick-
yeah, I try and stop him. I'm like,
Nick
Zeke, it's
is-
enough!
Nick is going to say, "You can't run away from a Pokemon battle."
Jesus.
No.
Your feet are strong, but your determination to face me in combat is greater than this. I can see it in your eyes. With my teeth.
His eyes are very shiny because of how much he is, like, crying up a storm.
Nick does kind of
but
cough
yeah,
and
anything
like,
else for your turn?
I'm going to take 2 steps in front of him. And then just kind of stare at him maliciously, like...
Okay. Is that all for your turn?
That will be all for my turn.
Alright, so... It's his turn again.
I just
Do
need
you
to
give him
distract
another twig?
Nick will hand him a thicker stick and say, "Hit him in the dick and twist it."
Alright. You can give advantage and guidance again if you so wish.
Oh yeah, of course.
Alright, so... Again,
There
the
we go.
DC is lower because, yeah, the DC is lower because this is a cantrip and not a level 1 spell.
Yeah.
Alright. That's the first roll. Jesus Christ. Alright, he does what you say, and he tries to aim for the dick, and he hits, but, like, Zeke, you know, it doesn't feel like a solid, you know, instrument. It just feels like a twick, smacked you in the gonads. As, sadly, he rolled a 10.
What does he need?
He needs to beat a 15.
Wait, he rolled a 10 on the die?
No, he rolled 10 total.
Damn it.
He rolled a 6 after advantage.
Damn, dude.
It just
Commoner stats.
as he grazes me, and it's just like, good. I can feel it. Your fury. And then I'm just going to step 1 step closer, and it's just like, stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Proceed.
Proceed.
Alright. Is that
Maybe
your
we're-
turn then?
Maybe we should try a different spell. And I like throw like a vine at him to use like Thorn Whip or something.
Okay, that is technically a cantrip.
That's a different cantrip. Maybe he's not having luck with Shillelagh. Let's try something else.
Okay. Advantage with a guidance.
I can feel it.
Go ahead and yeah,
3.
3.
3.
Okay, much
Bleep.
better.
Bleep.
So, Zeke, how do you, like, approach him, like, menacingly this time? Because... How do you put the fear of God in him, is what I'm saying.
Seeing his cowering and trying to hit me physically, I simply just walk forward, and I use my shifting features again, and I just make my claws longer and my arms bigger, and it's just like...
Sorry, say that again.
I just make my claws longer, my arms bigger, and I just go, feel my...
Feel my wrath.
Sorry, Discord keeps eating you on that,
Yeah.
but, yeah, as you say that, as a in a panic, you see, you actually see, him sort of, like, instead of, like, throwing, a whip, like, you know, Thorn Whip would suggest, he just throws the vine at you.
Oh no.
And with a 21 total.
Finally.
You see, what's the damage for Thorn Whip again?
1d6, and he pulls him 10 feet closer to him.
Oh, closer. All right.
Oh, I got this. Let's roll with it. Let's roll with it.
Okay.
All right. So the whip manifests, but because he's not cracking it at you, it doesn't really operate like a whip, although it still works. He deals 5, I believe, slashing damage. Piercing damage. And because he throws it at you, it sort of like works like a bola, where it like circles around your neck, and the weight and the momentum actually make you sort of like trip and fall forward. Not like to where you're prone, but make you, that's how he gets you to move closer. And he shrieks because he feels like he messed up by you being closer.
And then, as I finally fall forward with the most impressive magic known to all of Sword Coast kind, oh, you have bested me, but I will return. Oh. Blech.
As soon as you like fall dead, quote unquote, he looks at you, Nick, Yarver does, and goes, "Give me your sharp thing. I'm gonna keep him down."
Oh, don't worry, he's already down. Now you do the part where what all good adventurers do: loot him.
No.
The music starts, goes, "Wait, what?"
Oh yeah, whenever you knock someone out, you take their shit and you leave them be.
So you're just shuffling away.
Pussy! What is this?
I just I use this to like cover his like shuffling trail.
Oh my gosh!
Dead body sounds.
He's disappeared. He was a Wendigo.
In here? Roll me I guess a deception check?
You were technically good at this, Nick.
May I give him advantage by helping him attempt to play up the story?
Yeah. I mean, he does look convincing as a Wendigo, yeah.
You're darn right I do.
Yeah, darn right.
Just pops out of the bushes again. You're damn right I look like bleh, dead sounds.
You see, you know what? Since you rolled a nat 20, I'm gonna roll something. High or low?
High roller.
All right.
High rollers.
Now, before I roll, Nick, what is your intended reaction from Yarver exactly? Like, what are you looking for him to take from all of this?
That he is strong enough to defend himself, and that this Wendigo died and turned to snow.
Okay, so, in that case, you want high.
Come on, high.
May I flavor my assistance of this by talking the story up and be like, oh yes, only the most ancient and powerful of Wendigos can mimic human speech in such a way. Truly, he was a force to be reckoned with.
Pops out of the bushes again. Damn Skippy! Bleh.
Shut up, you're dead.
Alonso's just standing there like, this lesson has gone very off the rails, but if it works, I guess.
What's Shandor thinking about this? Because he's watched this entire thing.
He is not saying anything. He is... Like, if you just take one look at his eyes, you think, oh my god, my life is over. I'm gonna die soon. My life is over. I'm gonna die soon.
It's like, my life is in the hands of these idiots.
He's more crestfallen than Yarver normally looks.
Damn.
But yeah, there is a long pause as you are essentially, like, drilling it into his head. He just defeated a Wendigo. He is strong. He is powerful.
Also very sexy. Anyway.
He had like a
And,
10-pack. It was crazy.
So yeah, Yarver Yarver begins to slowly, his face hardens just a little bit as he thinks to himself out loud and says, I killed it.
You're a druid, Yarver.
You did it!
And you see Yarver begin to say, I know what I need to do now.
Uh-oh.
And what's that?
He looks to you all, still scared, with like a tentative determination, and say, you saw it yourself. A Wendigo slipped its way into town, completely undetected. There's no way that wouldn't have happened if the old speaker was still alive. All of our services have been in disarray, so I know what I must do. And then he takes like the twig that didn't break, as he like firmly plants it in the ground and says, I'm gonna join the election.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Let's help out. We take a moment.
I
What
like your
was that?
moxie, kid.
Shit.
And you know how
Per-
the best way to prove that you're a capable defender?
By defending everyone under authority, yes.
A little
If I
more
have this
left.
power,
side.
I need to use it, right?
But Yarver, if you're an elected official, then you won't really get the chance to operate outside of the office. I believe your services would be much better offered if you were to assist the good lady speaker as her counsel and her personal guard.
Lady
And I'll-
speaker, but the election hasn't happened yet.
Oh yeah, but we've got some money riding on her a little bit.
Do you say that out loud?
No, I'm just mumbling myself. But Alonzo will step forward and be like, listen, sorry, this lesson got kind of out of hand.
I know. I'm sorry. Nobody should have to deal with a Wendigo of all people.
Yes, well, as I just glare at like the bushes where I think Zeke is. But Yarver, is there anyone else in town that you know of that could take care of these bees as well as you do?
Honestly, not really.
Then
I'm the only one who really is left that takes care of them.
well, Goodmead is in a state of change right now. Hopefully, the next speaker will handle the political side of these matters. You must handle the natural sides. You, once you are powerful enough, must teach a new generation how to take care of the lake.
Roll me a. I'm gonna say, roll me a persuasion with advantage, and I will also ask for you to not use your charisma stat,
Oh.
because you are essentially speaking from a place of, you know,
Wisdom.
being wisdom, and also, you know, speaking from a place of, you know, you're actually a druid. You know, like, what the fuck you're talking about, and you've established, you know, your pathos regarding that.
Yeah. So that means my +1 persuasion goes to plus. Do I get proficiency to this?
If
Yes.
you're not proficient in persuasion, then no.
Well then, +1 to +4 then.
That's
Correct.
pretty good.
Can I give myself guidance too?
I would also like to provide help
I
action.
saw that, Chris.
Yeah. yeah, because can I get some help actually too?
Sure, if you want.
Yeah, also that too. Empress says, fuck. We'll just do first one. 16, that's pretty good.
All right, 16.
And then the advantage, Nick helping me. Yeah, we'll do 16 plus guidance.
All right.
18. That's still pretty good.
Okay, 18. All right. You managed to beat it by 1.
Yeah.
As you know, you are essentially. You realize very quickly, though it's not really hard to not see it, but it's like, you know, his ramblings and whatnot are rooted from a place of adrenaline because of, you know, what just happened.
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah. But as he calms down and, you know, really takes in your words, he actually looks a bit sad, but also still with that sort of like silent determination as he says, "You're right. If something happens to me, then somebody else would have to take care of the bees, and they'll be fine, but they won't be as well kept as I've been doing it. You're right."
Yeah.
But you've proven
Yeah.
that you're capable of a defender for the good of Goodmead. And now we get to actually practice that. We're going to
Okay.
practice you defending the speaker.
What? We're not done?
Well, no, there's many more lessons to learn. I'll do
Shandor,
one more.
you're
Oh,
going
yeah.
to watch him while we go about later. It'll be your responsibility to make sure that he is safe.
Both Shandor and Shandar, both Shandar and Yarver just both go, "What?"
Don't worry, it's a very simple exercise. We can even talk to the bees and tell them to help out.
Can I just ritual cast, speak with animals, and have them?
Sure. You see Shandar is like, but you saw him. You saw who was with me, and you even see Yarver say, but Shandar is like the strongest and coolest dude in town. Why does he need me to protect him? Like, both of them are rambling in 2 different directions.
Nick will hold up his hand and say, "Don't worry, it's just an exercise." Besides, if if he might end up becoming the speaker, he shouldn't be the one doing the fighting. He'll be the one handling the political aspect of it all. He needs people strong and capable of providing defense for Goodmead. As for you, Shandar, it's a good idea to encourage others to better enrich themselves. Think of this as a teaching moment.
Bitch.
Mm.
But yeah, both of them will calm down. Both of them will see where this is going. Of course, Yarver none the wiser of what happened. But yeah, they'll acquiesce and they will listen.
Yeah. I'll speak with animals and talk to the queen. Be like, hey, listen, we gotta go away for a moment. We need to make sure he doesn't get destroyed by strangers. So if any strangers that don't match, and I'd give the description of every party member, come in, can you and your boys, like, you know, take care of them?
You see the queen bee is like, "There is no need to worry. My future king has already proven himself capable. We will be at his beck and call whenever he needs."
Oh, did you see all that out there?
I mean, it's hard not to.
All the bees were in the trees just looking down like, Jesus, what's happening down here?
Yeah, just passively.
That Wendigo did hit every tree, every branch on the ugly sticks, on the ugly tree. So
Oh no!
Like all the other bees that you can hear just passively with speak with animals up, you'll just hear them say, "Holy shit! Did Yarver just solo a Wendigo?" As they are none the wiser.
There is hype men that can't even hear him.
I sincerely hope no actual Wendigos hear about any of this.
Oh Jesus.
But
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
all in all, you have finished your training for now with
Yarver.
with Yarver. So here's what I'll say, and I'll just ask you, Jesse, because you were the one who talked with him before. Do you still have the 0 to 100 counter from last time?
You never told me to keep track of Yarvers. I thought you
Okay.
would.
One
All
sec.
right.
I'll check my notes to see if this was written down.
Okay, the Wither and Bloom, because that's where it was. Conjure animals. I don't know if it goes that far back, so I'll tell you what. Because I'm pretty sure the number that you ended up rolling on was either in the high 10s or the low 20s, if I remember correctly. So...
Up to you.
Yeah. So here's what I'll say. Roll a 1d4 right now.
One.
Alright, so he's starting at 18. So here's what I'll have you do.
Okay.
When you first got him to successfully cast
Destroy water.
Destroy Water, I believe his final roll, when he finally got it right, was a 24. I would like for you to go ahead and roll me a wisdom check. And you will be adding 24 to that.
Alright. 11.
Alright,
Damn it.
so plus 24 plus 18. That will be 35 plus 18 is 53. So
Halfway
he is
there.
now at 53 of 100.
Cool.
53.
Is this to get him to level 1 or to get him to level 2?
Level 2.
Gotcha.
Effectively, we were treating him in this encounter to be like level 0 practically.
Mhm.
But for the purposes of this is the progress to get him to level 2 without actually having him be an adventurer.
Exactly.
Just gotta get him to that wild shape state and let nature take its course.
And be like, okay, bye.
Okay, bye. I'll teach you
Yeah.
to speak with animals. It's really up to you at this point.
But yeah, so, is there anything else that you do while you're in town?
We'll bid
Or
Yarver,
before you decide on what to do, anyway?
we'll bid Yarver farewell, and we'll go out and find Zeke, and I guess Merkin. Is Merkin out and about too, or is he sleeping a little bit?
I would imagine Merkin is probably looking into something now, just,
Okay.
unrelated to plot, but,
Okay.
Fair, yeah.
Where do we
Potential
find
money.
Zeke as we exit the grove, then?
Oh, Zeke left.
Oh, yeah,
Like-
but where did he go?
He made his way back to the inn to find
Okay.
Merkin.
Fair, yeah.
What?
Was there anything you wanted to do as Merkin, or did you want to leave that for now?
Sort of. Like, main question I guess I'll ask, like, to do with that would be, like, for John, is it potentially possible for me to, like, have Merkin make a profit making spell scrolls of his own and then selling them?
So, two things. One, I'll need to see, like, not the cost of a spell scroll, but, like, how much it would cost to, like, actually make one. That would
Right.
be something I would have to look up. The second thing about that is, it's one thing to, make scrolls and, find buyers and whatnot. That's one thing. It's
Mhm.
another thing to, like, find a buyer, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That's fair,
So,
actually, because,
yeah.
like, people of good mead, not really. But still, that's more so just something that I'm kind of looking into, like, potentially doing, like, if not now, then a little bit further in the future.
Yeah. Like,
And,
Alright.
maybe,
Let me
maybe
see.
just
Bridgevander might have more
on,
luck there.
yeah, just on that note as well, I also wanted to double check if, like, because I know in, like, the official rules in, like, Xanathars or whatever, it takes, like, potentially several days. But, like, I would. I'm wondering if, since I'm a scribe wizard, if taking that into account, we might be able to, like, come to, like, a compromise on at least
Oh,
the
okay. I
time
see ya.
usage and maybe some money.
Okay.
But we'll workshop that, like, probably later on.
Yeah. I will say, based on what I looked up and whatnot,
Yeah.
the average price for a spell scroll for you to create one would be half the price of you buying it from somebody.
Okay.
So, if you were to buy a level 1 scroll, it would be like 50 gold. So to be able to, like, craft one yourself would be like 25 gold. Roughly speaking.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, yeah, we'll get back to it later, because you do bring up a good point where it's like, if you are a scribe wizard, you would essentially be, since you're able to, like, copy spells very quickly, who's to say you can't write stuff in quickly as well? Like, I get you.
Yeah.
So yeah, just remind me to talk about it later, and we'll get to that.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, did anybody else have any plans?
Mm.
I'm ready to hunt.
Spectrum went to the bathroom real quick. If you want to wait on him.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, Nick will banter a little bit with Ember.
Hmm.
All right.
So that was interesting.
Was not expecting that.
I certainly can't say I predicted that.
I'm glad he has some confidence with himself, but I just really hope that the place doesn't have an actual Wendigo situation anytime soon.
Oh yeah, I'm already spiraling and catastrophizing about that. Here's hoping that doesn't bear fruit, let's say.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hear a bit of knocking on wood.
are those normally like, cursed? Something like that?
Oh yeah, they're cursed, cannibalistic people lost in the Arctic, apparently.
I mean, if that's the case, I feel like there should be tons of those everywhere in Icewind Dale.
Yet it sounds like you all haven't seen one yet.
Well, we've been sticking around the 10 towns and not really
Saw a
out in
Yeti.
the wilds.
Saw a Yeti once.
Well, a story I read proclaimed that a lot of them are pretty weak to fire, and there's plenty of that near all of these civilizations for necessary reasons. So, I think we'll be fine. And if not, then I can torch him.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And Wendigos are basically zombies, so, fire kind of fixes everything.
Fire
Fair,
fixes
yeah.
everything
Fire,
irregardless.
as they say.
He lights some of his hand aflame.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the explosion, I kind of thought that maybe you, got a little too close.
That is a fair assumption. I am usually related to most explosions in the immediate area. But that time, it wasn't my fault. And I've gotten better at controlling fires that go out of control, let's say.
That's good.
That's
Sure
good.
Here,
we'll
watch.
oh.
He takes his shawl and scarf off and throws them away as they light on fire.
Ah,
And he casts control flames and they subside.
ah.
I would have figured that those would be a little more flame retardant, considering that you wear them all the time.
You know how hard it is to enchant clothes, especially when you grow?
That is fair. But I wouldn't really know that. He looks at his short body.
I assume everyone's walking back to the inn, right? So we can
Yeah.
all meet up and do our thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And so as everyone approaches, just waiting by the door. Hey guys, so how did it go?
That went well. He's feeling very confident in himself right now. Also, what the fuck?
What?
With genuine confusion. Wow, what is it?
Okay,
Merkin
so
just kind of raises his head up from Cypher as Nick is talking, just like, oh no, what happened?
you realize we have to come back here, right? We're gonna regularly meet up with Yarver, and every time we're gonna have to pretend that you're a fucking Wendigo that snuck into the town. Now,
Right. Is what I would say if I believed anything you said. So you guys fought a Wendigo? That's insane.
Zeke,
know
we
what?
literally saw you.
Roll a deception with disadvantage.
You're not gonna fucking gaslight us into
Can I-
thinking that wasn't
can I-
you.
He could.
Can I?
He could.
Can I
Let's
just
find out.
like?
Yeah, what, Will, sorry?
Can I just like have Merkin just kind of think on his feet a little to make that like at least normal?
What?
Merkin would just be like, until he like actually gets a chance to talk with Zeke about it privately, he just kind of, I almost want to say subtly winks towards Zeke and is like, well, I mean, I have heard that some Wendigos have a tendency to steal identities.
God.
Come
All right.
on. I have been here just getting things ready,
The whole time.
speaking with Merkin.
Zeke, you can't
Um,
cast any illusion magic or
Seems-
any kind of alter self.
All
He
right,
says
so...
He says try to like stifle giggles and just like looking at Merkin is just like, yeah, I've been here.
Okay, Alonzo, Nick, and Embers roll an insight check. Dueling
Oh.
insight.
I
Oh,
refuse, Jonathan.
I
know. We know that was Zeke. We heard
But
his
Merkin
voice.
is helping him.
Nick is going to walk up to Ezekiel and pull out one of the pine needles that were caught in his clothes when he fell on his ass. So you're just covered in pine needles because?
Took a long walk down a short tree.
And it
Why are
wasn't the
you-
fact that you fell, like, at Silver
of a
Tea
tree?
Kettle out of a tree and onto your face?
You have nothing other than the pine needles to prove that.
You're bleeding.
No, I'm not.
Embers kind of presses on one
No.
of the bumps he got from hitting the tree on the way down with a mage hand. Oh, where'd you get those?
I was exercising this morning and I bruised myself.
Wow.
It was
All right.
certainly a theatrical exercise.
Seems like a lot of convenient happenstance.
Weren't you
That's
trying to
what
help him
I'm
hold it
saying.
Alright.
I am, but I'm also seeing his argument fall apart, and that amuses me.
Alright. You're not gaslighting us again, Zeke. Come on, we gotta go find a giant and go kill it.
Oh, so it sounds like you guys had a lot of fun then, huh?
Totally, yes. Anyways.
So is anyone going to tell me, A, what happened yesterday, and B, what did he do? Just kind of pointing to Zeke. While also
We're
just, like,
advancing
massaging his brow.
Project Druidic training.
Yeah.
Ah.
Trying to
And
help.
what's this I hear about a Wendigo?
A creature attacked us in the grove, and Yarver fought him off.
Oh, it sounds like he's learning a lot then, huh?
Yeah.
I would say Merkin because of your, wizardly background and whatnot. Even with amnesia, you would know what a Wendigo is.
Yeah, like he was literally bluffing earlier. Just because, like, no, I want to see if anyone buys this. They did not.
I know they wouldn't, but I'm still gonna play it up.
we,
Yeah.
the players, refuse to like let that happen.
Yeah.
You unionized and overruled the roll.
Yeah.
You literally just told roll 20 proceed.
Yeah,
Why is this in my head, by the way?
because
Anyway.
Yeah.
you're stuck on Deltarune. I think we're all still
Yeah.
recovering.
Yeah,
Either
okay.
way,
Recovering. But yeah, but yeah, last call. Is there anything that you would like to do before you go and try and set out?
It's giant killing time.
all right.
I mean, if
All
anyone
right.
else wants to help me unlock a spell, that would be cool.
That'll
Oh,
take
unlock a spell?
hours.
Alright, sure.
I mean, listen, I've spent the past day and a half in bed. I need to feel like I've made some progress towards something. Aside
Maybe.
from, gender identity things aside.
I give you a hug.
Hug.
Well, thank you.
You got some
There.
memories back. That's progress is not progress is never in a straight line. It's always up and down.
This is true.
I'm just imagining like Merkin being hugged is like disgusting. Give me more.
You did kind of all a little, just like, oh.
Yeah. All right,
So
so
about my
you
spell
are
book,
all
though.
set then.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, isn't that sweet? But about my spell book though.
All right, so let me just go ahead and switch music here. Well, actually, no, we'll not switch music just yet. We are gonna go ahead and hold on.
Jokes aside, though, that is like if anyone
Yeah.
wants to help, legitimately, yeah, a thing I want to do or
Eli.
try.
Sorry, I
Why
was
not?
just looking at a thing.
Why not, Ember?
But yeah, so since you all are all heading out, I would like for all of you to go ahead and roll me an investigation check just to like get an idea of where to look, because sort
There
of an
it is.
idea of
There it is.
Yeah, fair enough. Because you have an idea of like where it went off to, but not really like an idea of like where exactly.
Can I do
Zeke is still
survival?
laughing about the
Sure.
Zeke is still laughing about all the situations that happened a little earlier.
Right,
I-
yeah.
Can I, the other nature boy, just help him and give him advantage on survival?
Nature
Sorry, I had to do
boys.
Nature boys!
Go to bed!
Yeah!
Go to bed.
Yeah, because that's Ric Flair,
Oh yeah.
the nature boy.
Oh
Oh.
yeah. I didn't know that about him, but yeah, that makes sense.
He's a kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, low riding son of a gun.
Oh. Bitch! Oh, we got a 24 on survival.
Alright, I will say, as we switch over to here, you see that, roughly speaking, because, especially Nick, because this is essentially sort of like his, area of expertise and whatnot, you don't really get an idea of like where exactly in the forest this Veervig's lair could be, but with Nick on your team, you think that you would be able to find some sort of like tracks or clues that could like lead you there to begin with. But in terms of like straight up information about this, no. Sadly, none of the people that like went looking for it didn't really come back.
You know, general location. We can.
Exactly.
You know, general location. We can start. We can move in from there. It's just a matter of seeing if we can find some. Excuse me. Location that seems populated. If he's living in this, I imagine he's living in the forest area. Probably a cave system, if need be. Either way, once we see signs of life, I imagine this giant will be hard to miss.
Fair enough.
What was this Orange X again, by the way?
What was what?
Oh, I think that was like originally like how we met Ember.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just gonna remove that. Because that point of interest has been completed.
Hooray!
Yep.
His best point of interest.
And now it is no
Got our
longer
good
a
cat.
point of interest.
The
Now
point
it
of
no
interest
longer
is right here
It
with
is
us.
a fluffy boy.
Hooray!
Fluffy boy who's very, very warm.
Yeah.
All
No
right,
longer-
I'm
no
the
longer
most
just
warm.
The point of interest is what I should be saying.
You
Sorry,
are
go
very, very warm. Toasty even. But yeah,
Chris, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, Chris was trying to say something. Sorry.
Go ahead.
All I said was I'm very warm.
Yes. Yes, you is. Really love you. But yeah, go ahead, John. Sorry.
But yeah, so I will say, if you were heading out now, I would like for everybody to go ahead. Well, not everybody, right? Someone roll me a D100.
I mean, weren't we gonna like try to take a crack at my spell book real quick before we leave, or?
Oh, you still want to do that?
I mean, I would like to if anyone would like to help me.
Would
Alright.
anybody
So-
like to help him?
Let's.
What do
tapping
I gotta
out.
do? Do I just open? Do I just open the book and it's just like, hey, Cipher, can I look at what's on this page?
Put on anything that gives you thunder resistance.
Can I
Yeah,
have a
Sorry, go
flower I
ahead.
can press into it?
maybe.
A flower.
At this point, I'm willing to try anything, aside from obvious wanton destruction.
Oh.
His words, not mine.
I would rather not take 33 million years to try to unlock this book again.
Right, yeah. Let's see.
Low wing.
I will say, for everybody who is trying to help, go ahead and roll me a D100.
Let's all do it. We can all have a higher chance.
Yeah.
39.
No.
18. 46.
All right, Embers, you want in?
No.
Oh.
No.
The
All
last,
right.
the last time he did that,
Fair.
the security system went off and he got spooked.
Oh
Right.
God, right? Yeah. 'cause you
It
tried to
blew
do
me
that
up with
all on his own,
Thunderwave
didn't you?
after I'd already sacrificed some health for Merkin from Wither and Bloom.
That
Oh
is
no,
right.
that's right.
So in that case, I will
That's
say, Merkin, it's all up to you, all on you.
Okay, so D100,
Yeah.
60.
6.
Okay. All right. So, how is it that you were trying? How is it that you were trying to, like, get the book to recognize something? Somebody said you were like getting a flower ready.
I mean, I had one. I like pressed it into it. Maybe Cypher just
Right.
wants something alive.
Okay.
Maybe.
Let me see. Level 5, of course.
Oh,
Uh,
right. Us.
because it
not
is
the spell.
your, yeah. because
Okay,
it's
yeah,
your
yeah.
level. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so I know what spells you're able to do.
That's fair, yeah. Also, I did have a thought of like if Specky isn't sure like how to flavor his, I might have an idea.
Oh,
Flavor my
So
what?
hmm?
Flavor my what?
helping him with the spell book.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. If you're
Hmm.
interested in hearing.
all right. What we got?
Yeah. So I like to imagine that like Zeke has like proven time and again that like he has a really good like just intuition for these sort of things, especially since he's blind and cannot like
Read.
see in the traditional sense.
I read
If it's
giant
Braille,
just
you can read.
fine.
Yeah.
Exactly. But like so what I'm thinking is that like he'll probably just direct Zeke towards like maybe just kind of sort of maybe flipping through at random in a way, but also just kind of like when you start to get like a good feeling about a page or a section, just like let him know.
All right. In that case, I will go ahead and say. I will go ahead and say. Uh. You're still using a flower, right?
Yeah. Lonnie wants to press a flower. Zeke's keeping an eye out for that good, sweet
Yeah.
spot. Nick is just kind of poking and prodding everything.
Real quick, Will, can you link me, or at least tell me in, what level 3 spells do you have?
Sure, just a sec.
Just so I don't give you something you accidentally have.
Right, yeah. Hold on. I'm screen capping it.
Yeah.
So it would probably be faster the other way, but shrug.
Apologies for any waits, of course.
These ones. Live, everybody. It's all good.
I had my little training arc with. Yeah, I can wait a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he almost ran because of it.
I would have him down. Don't worry.
Well,
I
I meant like almost run for speakership. But yeah, that
Well,
too.
And what if I ended up down? I know where he lives.
Alright, let me see here. Okay, counterspell, fireball, sleet storm, sending. Not a lot yet.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, not yet.
perfect.
Bleh.
Okay.
Jesse, what is this? Jesse,
Let's
what is
see.
this?
It's just a noise.
It's not just a noise.
Okay.
Jesse, what the hell are you talking about?
Jesse, I gotta cook.
All right, Walter.
I'll never tell.
Okay.
Never fail.
All right. I'll probably live to regret this, but
Oh no.
That's always promising.
so,
grave.
no, it's not Snowgrave.
Damn it.
You already have Sleet Storm. But yeah,
Damn it, though. Go ahead.
but yeah, Merkin, as you were turning the pages of Cipher, and the rest of the party is just like repeatedly just going with the flower into the different pages. You eventually come across one of the blank pages, and when the party places the petal into the page, you suddenly see the the flower petal begin to immediately wither and die,
Oh no.
and the book itself begins to, or the page begins to light up and begin to decipher itself, as you have unlocked Speak with Dead.
Oh.
Oh.
That is a.
Somewhere in
That
the
is a-
cold, Wuzzo approves.
Damn. Okay, yeah, that is 3rd level.
As you see, sort of like a bit of like flowery imagery on this page, even though Speak with Dead necessarily doesn't require like that as a material component.
It's flavor-wise, like flowers on a grave.
Exactly.
See girl with a dragon in the background. May death protect us.
God.
Oh no, we're crossing the streams. But yeah, you now have Speak with Dead.
Congratulations.
Well done, everyone.
Investigation. We can now
And I'll
talk to
just
the
kind
old
of-
speaker and ask him what the fuck happened.
We could, actually. We really could.
It's like, I was just fucking around with my own stuff and some bitch with an ice knife stabbed me.
Wow.
Let me see.
Wasn't me.
here.
This speaker is a lot more verbose than I expected.
Wasn't me.
Let's
I was just
see.
doing my speakerly duties, and then a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood.
Oh my lord.
And then I fucking died.
I got in one little fight and I fucking died.
Died.
I don't want to make any assumptions. But it was that bitch Jessica next door.
I knew she couldn't be trusted.
But yeah, looking over the spell, the only requirements for Speak with Dead is the corpse must still have a mouth, nor can it be like undead.
Right.
So if you like raise it, it doesn't work.
Right.
It also fails if you cast the spell on the corpse within the last 10 days.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah, those are the only 3 requirements.
Cool.
Still
Alright,
good to know it
anything
is.
else?
I'm good, actually.
Let's kill thing.
Good job, everyone.
Okay.
We did
So, since, like I said before, would somebody go ahead and roll me a D100?
Ember.
No! I
Yes.
wanted to imbibe myself away from rolling these.
Do it.
What could possibly go
You
wrong?
all rolled 37.
37. Okay.
I'm old.
Alright. High or low?
Low.
Alright. Low would be that. Okay.
I'm old.
Well,
What?
nothing.
What?
Okay.
I trolled. Okay, that's the last one, I swear.
Sorry, just looking through stuff. You can do your thing if you need to.
Yeah, no, I'm all good.
It
I
just-
really Go ahead, sorry. We all three will start talking. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I was like, hey, we taught him that spell. That's awesome. I don't know what Embers was so worried about.
Wait, what's
Cause-
spell?
Once bitten, twice shy, I believe the phrase is.
Oh,
Is it how the phrase goes? I don't actually remember.
I think so.
That sounds right.
about right. So anyways, Nick, I really thought for certain you were going to make him cast Goodberry and take over my lesson. Because that's like the spell we do share together.
My good berries are the only good berries.
Uh-huh.
That is decidedly untrue.
You should just like, you should teach him good berry, but then like have those good berries be the only ones that Alonzo will actually eat,
No,
just to spite Nick.
that's just me.
That's petty.
It is. And I'm silly.
That would actually be really hard if you tried that.
Hey.
Oh no.
I'm a silly old woman. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so I will go ahead and say, which one of you guys would be leading the party from the front as you're going into the woods?
I feel like Nick would have to be because he's the one
Yeah.
tracking.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll
fair
probably
enough.
stay towards the middle so everybody gets a general same amount of warmth.
Yeah, I'd be next to Nick. So for like Nick, Alonzo, Vers, and then Merkin and Jesus Christ.
Z.
Z. Yeah, it's like I know it.
Merkin and the Wendigo, you know.
Nick, Alonzo, Embers, Merkin, and Wendigo.
And the
Yeah.
other
And Marianne Scuttle. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
I was just gonna be like, it's just like I'm close friends with Marianne Scuttle.
one. God.
Right up there with Stacy fake name.
I get that
Alright,
reference.
So, I will say, Nick, roll me a survival check.
Alrighty. I'm in my environment, so that means I get advantage.
You are in your environment, so you have advantage. Yep.
Guidance.
20.
Great. 27.
Can I give him guidance? 30?
29.
Oh, yeah, so 29.
29. Okay, so, I will say, with a 29, obviously, with nothing to, go off of, and, like, no clues where it is, you basically have to use your own, like, actual survival training and your intuition in order to find something. And with the 29, you find a series of tracks that are at least a few days old in a way. You actually notice that there's actually two sets of tracks. One of them is relatively big, like big as in a large-sized creature big. And the other ones are roughly the same size, but a lot wider.
Oh.
And it is at this point, Nick, that all of a sudden, you feel something wet and cold smack you in the face.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, wet and firm.
Farm.
Okay,
No.
this is really funny then.
Yeah.
So
Blind sardines.
yeah, we're going there. Okay. So, Nick, you're just, examining tracks, and all of a sudden, you hear a very familiar, almost kind of like fairy whimsical voice go, and, you feel a tiny snowball whap you in the face.
What is going on?
Just wipes the snow from his face and looks up at who decked him in the face.
You see a, one second here. You actually see from, behind a tree is a little Chewinga.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, we're here for those. Before.
All right, yeah.
So-
Well, since, for most of you, you already know what a Chewinga is. But for our new boy, Embers here, I'm gonna post a picture of what a Chewinga looks like first.
Ooh.
before
I see
anything.
some already, actually.
Yeah.
Big
This
forest
is-
spirit vibes.
Yeah, this is the picture that's on the D&D wiki, which is not in the book, but roughly speaking, Chewingas are like tiny-sized anthropomorphic masked like little elemental sprites. They are they are roughly like Earth slash, forest aligned in terms of, you know, just their vibe and their essence. And these little guys have a tendency to be very mischievous.
Uh-oh.
But for the rest of you guys, you see this little guy, and he's just a little guy.
Oh, it's one of them.
Chawinga.
Well, hello there.
What
That's not one of ours, is it?
I don't think so.
You notice that this one definitely looks different from the others. This one has more of a this one sort of has more of a bark themed mask, like made out of like tree bark, and it is like pitch white as snow. As this one might be more a bit snow and ice aligned than your average Chawinga in a way.
So who left their gestural out in the snow?
Yeah, there
Zeke
you are.
approaches, and he just looks at the Chawinga and is just like, it's another one.
Yeah.
And just like, he sits in the snow, trying to like forget about all the cold, and he just focuses on the Chawinga, and he's just like, well, hey there, little fella.
What?
Yeah,
it just
you
smacks me
hear
again.
this. Well, no, you just hear him make a noise that just sounds like, "Weh."
God damn it.
And it's just like, out here all by yourself? Well, don't worry, because... And he pulls out the lantern that has his Chawingas inside of it, and he's just like, hey, little ones, I think I might have found another friend.
Embers, as Zeke does this, you watch as the lantern that he's holding, you see, like, 3, similar looking tiny heads pop out of the lantern, and all 3 of them in unison kind of just go,
Oh my goodness.
and, this is your first time seeing the lantern that Zeke has that has all these Chawingas in them.
Embers has both of his paws fully placed over his mouth. He is standing aghast and he looks teary-eyed, like most people do whenever they see something immensely adorable, like they're about to cry about it. And he's like, oh my god.
And it's just like, and this one is left-handed, and this one is the tallest one, and this one likes... I mean, they like eating fruit, but I usually don't tell that to the others.
Yeah, so,
I'm gonna buy them so many fruit slices.
yeah, so you see, this new Chawinga is, like, looking at, this lantern, and the other 3 that are still in there, and you can hear sort of like a pensive noise as this new Chawinga is just sort of like standing there, arms folded, considering his options. It's like, this is a stranger, but there are others like me already in this thing.
And then to ease his to ease the worries of the Chawinga, Zeke starts to gather up the snow, and he starts making something incredibly tiny with it, just like forming something, and then he makes. Please roll. Don't fail me now. Oh God.
What is it?
He makes a tiny sword. A very, very tiny snow sword. And he's just like, I see that you are not impressed, but allow me to show you my fencing skills. And he literally has just the tiniest little piece of snow that he fastened together, and it looks like no more than like a stick, almost. And he's just like holding it between his thumb and his index finger, and it's just like, on guard, you.
As soon as you sort of like brandish the sword, quote unquote, you see this little Chewinga get another snowball in hand. And you just hear it go. As this one's is pretty feisty, it seems.
I notice your energy, but you will not best me in combat.
All right.
And it is the most epic battle known to mankind.
But as you are getting ready to fight, you hear sort of like this strange cackling noise from inside the woods. That almost sound like, the sounds of like ice clattering on itself. It's uncanny.
Sorry, that was me.
Oh, har.
Actually, my
do I need
head
to
crackled.
do I need to roll something to attune myself to the sound of like laughing?
I'm gonna say this isn't like something that you can attune to.
Oh,
Because
I'm too focused on my little gun anyway.
well, actually, you know what? Because I think this might have happened before. So go ahead and roll me a what would be a good roll to like remember something? Like just wisdom?
I guess history.
More like remember something that had happened prior. Like general just memory.
I guess intelligence at that point.
Say wisdom, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just go ahead and roll me a general wisdom check then. The DC is relatively low?
I press this button.
Yes.
11.
11. I'll say with an 11, you have a feeling you've heard this sound before, but you're not quite sure where until you see it. You see coming out of the woods and the bushes, a series of ice mephits. And then it hits you as the reason you remember this is because you encountered some of these before you got back to Bryn Shander and saw the death of what's her name? Your very first job giver.
Danica
The one that led you to
Gracefield.
the the one who led you to the Chewingas in the first place.
The wife of my children.
The wife of your children.
Oh my god.
And as soon
The
as
wife of
these
your
mephits,
whoa.
and as soon as these mephits come out with a kind of vibe to them, the Chewinga down below just goes, shrugs his shoulders, throws a snowball at your face, and then hops straight into the lantern.
You know how
It's like,
Chewinga is.
okay. It's like, okay, my options have been weighed. I'm going with you.
It's
But
just like, sure.
also, take this L. So
The snow impacts my face, and it's just like, he bested me.
He's such a brat. It's so cute.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shift over to the battle map in a second. I'll let you know when it's time to roll initiative.
I also forgot I was muted. I
Oh,
also expressed immense confusion when Zeke said the wife of my children.
I meant to say the mother of my children. I'm stupid.
I figured you did. It's just how I reacted to it. I'm sorry.
Just those moments when you have like a spoonerism of my wife and the mother of my children. The wife of my children.
My wife.
My baby's
Now
mom.
My wife. Hmm? Was that great?
Said my baby
shit.
mama.
My baby mama.
True.
Baby.
Yeah, my butterfly. Sugar, baby.
Sugar. Sorry, I'm just wasn't expecting an encounter, but that's on me.
Take your time. You're
See,
running a
grab-
module. They like to do random encounters.
Z
Well, I
grabs,
use
grabs the
Xanatars,
lantern.
but yeah.
Z grabs the lantern and it's just like, you win this round, but we will have our rematch.
But how soon that rematch will be, we'll find out from the events of this.
Thought you
Probably.
were about to be like next time on Icewind.
Dragon Ball Z.
We're about to transform the Chewingas into like Saiyans and stuff like that. And I'm gonna be like one of those peons.
No. What's gonna happen is they're gonna make a Megazord.
Oh no.
I can form
Even
And
that.
better.
it's like a small sized creature.
Yeah, it's like they all come together to make this big old conglomerate, like another body out of smaller bodies, and they're still only like 3 or 4 feet tall.
And be like, oh my goodness.
Sure, I'll use this. Why not? Why won't you show up on the screen?
No. Is why. I don't know.
What the fuck? Alright, let me try this then, I guess.
Now Chris is getting some context for like why I wanted to give Grim a freaking plasmoid.
Oh,
Yeah.
you were gonna make it something approximating a Chewinga?
Yeah.
Little
But
baby.
I mean, again, I get that like that's not Grim's thing, so that's all right.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It also makes
is-
sense that you would choose to go for the goo-like parallel.
Ha!
It didn't even matter because I'm still a dad at the end of the day.
And that's fine. You will be there when you get home.
This works.
I meant
Okay.
to Anon.
Yes, you're still daddy.
He was never not going to be daddy, let's be real.
Yeah, but like
Alright.
in this universe I am, and in the other one I am.
Alright, so go ahead and place yourselves roughly in the middle of this.
I'm about to melt these methods so fast.
Yeah, probably. There's only 3 of them.
Don't you
And
fucking
go
dare.
ahead and... Yeah, you're already... oh no, wait. Did you already start rolling initiative?
No, we haven't
No.
done it yet.
Okay.
I've not.
Now go ahead and start rolling initiative.
Alright.
You asked us to wait.
Waited we shall.
God damn it. I'll miss
What-
rolling
what-
above a fucking 10 for my initiative.
There's that. Initiative.
Oh, jeez, just setting up here. Alright, so that is... That's... Ooh.
I like putting up an HP bar.
And this. That is... that. Okay. Alright, let me know when everybody is finished.
I should be set.
I did it.
I haven't finished.
Here we are.
Okay, so... Alright, so let me just rearrange you guys here so it's proper order. Okay, top of the order list will be Nick.
Immediately, Nick realizing that, oh, ice. Ember is going to destroy these, and I won't get a chance to fight.
Fortunately, you are much faster than this supposedly extremely nimble and agile cat.
I'm faster.
Wait, what?
Nick is going to... Well, you know what he's going to do. Bonus action, Zephyr Strike.
I mean, if it ain't broke, right?
I mean, that's
Yeah.
his entire build.
Mm-hmm.
I headcanon that his verbal component for it is Kachow.
Oh,
Good.
God. Lightning McQueen.
With a little rusties.
Alright. Near.
He did what, this cup?
It wasn't his cup.
It's a 25 because Zephyr Strike gives me advantage on my first strike.
25 will hit.
You might even call it a
9
first strike.
and a D8. So that's gonna be 17 points of damage.
Damn.
Alright, 17 points of damage. Okay. 17 points of damage on one hit.
That's on the first hit.
Alright, so. Alright,
Died.
you'll bring it down here. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
I'm going to step over here without provoking attack of opportunity because of Zephyr Strike.
Right.
And I'm gonna whip for 20.
You're gonna quip.
Quip
Quip. Alright, go right.
for 9
20
slashing.
with 9. Alright, how do you do this?
As Nick impales himself onto this method, he already remembers how
Oh
these
my.
he already remembers how these fuckers act. He jumps back and slings the whip around its neck before like yanking on it and sending it tumbling backwards like onto the ground as he assumes it's going to explode.
Hell
And you would be correct, as it dies, it immediately like bursts into ice shards that like splatter around. But because you're not within 5 feet of it, you do not make a save.
All right. Let's see, I'm
Okay.
going
You look so
to-
cool out there, boss man.
Nick is going to have enough movement to get over here to
Alright.
cover the casters. And that'll be turn.
Okay, so I will then go ahead and say that it will be this Mephits' turn. It was originally going to be the one that you just killed, actually.
I target
Um,
right.
Yep, you got it right. Let's see here. Let me just get my little measuring tool out here. As it will go well, let me see here. How much would 15 feet of this be? Okay. Oh, no, wait, that was on you. Alright, so it will go into melee range here. And let's see here. There we go. Alright, so Nick, Embers, and Merkin, go ahead and roll me a. Let's see here. It is a Dex saving throw.
Damn. I was hoping you were gonna say constitutional.
Dex save.
18.
Alright,
7.
so, normally, Merkin, you would have failed to take half from this, but because of your boots, you are going to take half from this anyway.
I feel
Nice.
nothing.
The gold never
bothered
me anyway.
So in that case, all of you
remember that
take
remark.
5 cold damage as it lets out a bit of a breath attack.
You said that was
Eh.
five to me, or is that the whole thing?
5 to everyone.
Oh, okay.
5 because they all failed, or they all passed and saved from half. And 5 for you because you failed, but you have your boots, so you take half anyway.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It will end its turn there. Alonso, you're up.
Sure. You sure?
Yes.
Shiny.
Go first, the name.
Well, I picked most of my spells because I was going to fight a fucking giant, so I don't want to waste too many on these fuckers.
Fair, yeah.
I got cantrips for days.
Yeah, this is
Yep.
true. Yeah, we'll just use a cantrip. On this one down here, I will cast Create Bonfire.
Ooh.
Must
All
roll
right.
a
They have to do a dex save. Okay. So they have to beat 15?
Yes.
All right. Which one are you hitting?
The one on the bottom. Actually,
The bottom.
it's still 15.
Okay. It will be a natural 20 on the die, unfortunately. But go ahead and roll your damage. That's still 2d8.
Oof.
I don't think it does any damage.
Oh, create.
Oh, it's a saber suck, I think.
It's a saber.
Oh, but it does take damage if it enters the space for the first time, so go ahead and mark the space anyway.
Because it stays there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Fire.
Oh, wow.
I hear you.
Alright, I guess I'll just hang out here for a bit then. Well, no, actually, I'll... Wait, hold on. How many times can I do this? Because I'm kind of short rest, we can probably get a rest in, so I will shift. Give myself temp HP.
Fair, yeah.
On level 5, 8, so 8 temp HP, and I am full burp.
You are full burb. All right. It is Zeke's turn.
So, do I need to step in it, or do I need to be in the vicinity of it?
If you entered the space of the bonfire for the first time in a turn, you take damage.
Yeah, just,
So
just
it's
But
don't go
if
in there.
just-
you're... Yeah, it's just underneath its feet.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so it's just that square. All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna walk all the way. Hold on, wait.
All the way, yo.
Okay, so right here. Um. Going to step right here in front of it.
All right.
And I'm gonna go with my short sword.
All right. 10 will barely miss.
Damn it. No sneak attack either. All right. Initiate my fancy footwork to move 10 feet away.
Right. So, okay, and there's no attack of opportunity on that. So there you go.
Be my turn.
All right. Next will be Merkin.
All right. What's that?
Get a boss.
Welcome up.
I just realized I don't have any fire magic, like, in first level.
Yeah. I mean, you can learn Firebolt later.
Yeah, that's fair.
I
Also,
can teach you.
just to, like, brainstorm something with you.
Yeah.
Look at the thing about, like, temporarily replacing damage type.
Let me see here.
You cast a wizard spell with the spell slot, pretty much.
Let's see. With another spell that appears in your book, the latter spell must be at the same level as the slot that you spend. So, yeah, if you are casting a cantrip and you want to change it to something, you have to know a spell that already does, like, fire, for example.
Yeah.
So the only way, unless your only fire spell is, like, Fireball, then the only time you could do that is with other third-level spells.
Alright, so I guess what my question is, would you allow me to change the damage type on Magic Missile if I upcast it to second level?
Let
Because I
me take a look.
Because I do have a fire spell at second level.
Okay. Let me see here.
The better version of Scorching Ray.
Let's see. Another spell. Okay.
Don't disrespect my
Okay.
scorching ray like
You
that.
know what? If you are willing to upcast it, I'll allow it.
Hell yeah.
I will
Alright.
say only if you're willing to upcast it otherwise. But yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That was the intention anyway.
Okay, so this will be a second level magic missile that will be upcasted to be at level 2, with it changed from force to fire.
Alright, so semi-ignore that.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Okay,
normally
so-
normally 3 darts. I've only rolled 1.
So you get 4.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4. And I will say, just because like Zeke probably has this one handled up here.
Mm-hmm.
Since this one over here is getting a little close, we'll probably start like pelting guy by Nick here with some flare missiles, as I'm calling them.
Mm-hmm.
And
Fleric
basi-
flissels.
Ah! Lol. And basically just like wait till it drops before redirecting them, if it drops at all.
Fair enough. Alright, so are you putting all 4 of these missiles on this one guy?
It's pretty much like he's just kind of going by feel. It's just like 1, did it drop? No. 2, did it drop? Etc. etc.
Fair, yeah.
And yeah. Basically
Okay,
once
so-
it drops, he switches targets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so that will be 6, 6, and 10 respectively, which will make it 22, because they obviously have a vulnerability to fire. This one goes down after the 3rd missile, so Nick, go ahead and roll me a deck save.
Damn it.
Oh shit, right. I forgot, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm dexterous as fuck.
Alright, a 15 will pass, so
Hell yeah.
you will take... where is
One.
the dice that I'm looking for? There it is. Oh wait, that's not even the dice that I wanted. I'm looking for... There it is. Okay, you take 3 slashing damage. As the shards explodes and cut into you. You still have 1 more magic missile, so you can use it on the last one.
Yes. I throw it in the fire. And hit that method with it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
I did.
Oh,
Because
wait.
it was
what?
like there was like the spellbook description, then I rolled a 5, which I guess doubles to 10. The magic missile description came after that.
Hold on a minute. Wait. Oh, no, wait. No, that doesn't change anything. Okay.
That's the same.
Okay, so yeah, that will be 10 damage to the last one then. Okay, anything else for your turn?
I'm good right here.
Alright, in that case, Embers, it is now your turn. There's one left.
Gonna execute here. Oh no. Smoking's bad for you, Embers.
I don't smoke.
Good.
I am the smoke.
And
No,
they're about to
fire.
catch it. Nyeh.
About to catch these pobs.
Burning Hands. So this will just be a deck save. Is this just at level 1?
Yeah.
Alright, so this will be 3d6. Halved if they succeed. Alright,
But also, I believe they're weak to it.
well, they failed anyway, so that's 28 fire damage.
Are you supposed
How do you want to do this?
All right. So after some icy wind gets blown at him, he kind of smirks and goes, "Okay, let's play." And he dashes over here, and to retort, he also opens his own mouth, takes in a big breath, makes his chest and gut swell up, and he expels flame in a cone at this method to show them how they like it.
it.
Yoga fire.
Oh, God, wow.
All right. Yeah, sure enough. it would have exploded into shards, but because the fire is so intense that it basically like melts in mid-explosion.
Oh, how come
So
that
the
didn't
only thing
happen?
that like hits anybody if they were in range are like sort of like
Oh,
slight
okay.
tiny bits of boiling water, but that's about it. So yeah, with that, this little mini encounter comes to a close, and I will switch back the music.
Right.
Now I
Oh,
can
wait.
get back to more important things. Grabs the
Yeah.
lantern again.
Caring for your children.
New son.
Your son.
I don't know if they'll like it, but I have some trail mix as part of my rations. You could have the
You
raisins.
see the you see actually the new Chewinga that you just got actually stick its head out, and then like evil monkey from Family Guy style, it will go ahead and like point directly at Nick.
The fuck did I do?
And he just does the rock just bring it back, beckoning you towards it.
All right, you little bitch.
Oh no!
What is
As
this
soon
thing's
as
problem?
as soon as you get close, it like puts out his hand to tell you to stop, and then outstretches his palm and motions for you to do the same thing.
I'd like to do an insight.
Roll an insight.
21.
Okay. Sorry about that, if it caught on the mic.
Nope.
But yeah, okay, so with a 21, you know not the machinations of a Chewinga, but based on your experiences with Chewingas so far, at least through the lens of Nick, they never really do anything malicious, so whatever it's planning, it's not to, like, hurt you, or, like, debilitate you, or anything like that.
Alright, he'll, I guess, go in for this assuming handshake.
As soon as you outstretch your hand, you see it go, eh! And then, like, slaps your hand as hard as it can, which is not much, and then shifts right back into the lantern. And as it does, Nick, you see where it, like, slapped you in the palm. You see sort of like a runic mark develop on your palm. As similarly to Ezekiel a long, long time ago when he first encountered Chewingas, he has placed a charm on you. He has bestowed upon you a charm of animal conjuring.
Oh.
So, one-time use, you can cast conjure animals for free.
Oh damn.
I am going to be very responsible with this power.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see its hand peek out of the lantern and chuck a a snowball at you.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Where did he even get the snow to make that one?
He's a feisty one. I like him.
Well, I mean, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. I guess a gift Chewinga in the mouth. I guess, yeah. Good boon.
Boss man, look, we're twinsies.
Twinsies!
And he shows him his finger that still has the rune.
Technically, your rune is gone because you used the charm a while
Actually, Mr. DM, Arrow
Oh
in the
my.
Sky Man, you gave me 2 charges of this one.
back. Oh. Where did the
used-
other charge come from, if I may ask? Not gonna take it away, but I just want to
No.
know.
So the first one was when we were inside of one of the inns.
Oh, when you're
Back
investigating like the crime scene of when Danica Greysteel died, right?
Yes. And
Okay.
the second one came from when I was entertaining the Chewingas, basically one of our very first nights, after capturing them.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Interesting. All right. So then, yeah, you are twinsies, except
Yep.
Zeke has his on his pinky. You have it on the palm of your hand, Nick.
I just gotta clap my hands and summon forth an army of puppies.
Please.
Why not just summon an army of draft horses?
Embers jumps into a tree, terrified.
They're puppies.
It's like, boss
They're
man,
good
you're
boys.
thinking too small. Why don't you just summon a dragon?
Fair
Conjure
enough.
animals, not dragon, unfortunately.
Wait, are animals are dragons not animals?
Dragons are dragons.
Oh,
They're a
how
separate
come
breed
they get-
entirely.
How come they get to be special?
Because they're
They
dragons.
have some measure of
Dragons are also
sapience.
sentient.
All right, so I will go ahead and say, just sort of like vibe checking, are people needing to go to bed right now?
Maybe.
It is.
Fair
It
Fair
is
enough.
getting late.
I figured, but I might as well leave you off with this.
Okay.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Are you nomming on the mic, my dude?
No.
No.
Oh, eerie.
He said, fibbing adorably. What?
Ooh.
Go ahead
Eerie.
and place yourselves roughly within the lighted up parts.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
That's a
I
lot of
assume,
lighted up parts for.
Are we coming from this direction?
Either or.
Okay, all right.
I'll allow you to decide how you do
So
that.
I assume that
but-
we just made it past the clearing, is what I'm going to assume.
Yes. So let me just you follow you after you recover and make sure the Chewingas are safe. You cheer that Nick and Zeke are now twinsies. You
Anyway.
go back to following the tracks, and the trail culminates at a rocky hillside with pines growing around the base. And set into this hillside are 3 different caves. You see, at the far left, you see a frozen creek emerging from the westmost cave, which has a bit of a low-hanging mouth to it. You see a cave in the center, an 8-foot-high passage that's hewn from the rock, which is moderately blocked by a tight stand of... I don't know how to say this word. Conifers? C-O-N-I-F-E-R-S?
Conifers.
Conifers.
Yeah, it's a type of tree or plant.
Thank you.
Yeah.
By conifers and 2 massive logs, as you can see there. And the last one, the northeast entrance, has a big yawning mouth and flickers of light emanating from within. The tracks of the Veerbig, your quarry, heading through this entrance in particular.
Well, we
You
know where we're
have
going.
made it to what you assume is the Veerbig's lair. But next time on Icewind Dale, you will figure out for yourselves how you enter in and deal with this.
It's time to stand on business.
Exactly.
Time to kill a giant.
Again. Well,
No.
actually, no. The other one was dead already. But yeah,
You know, I could actually talk to this one. Maybe that's something I should do before we kill it.
you could do that. That is true.
We could do that, but odds are it's probably evil, considering it stole and murdered someone.
And took the mead that this town is known for. But yeah, I will go ahead and cut it here. Thank you all for coming, and we'll see you next time. Bye, YouTube!
Bye. See
Bye.
you in 2
Doodly
weeks.
doodly.